Hey guys, welcome to Cortex. Today's video is about understanding the shapes in thorough details. So we'll start with the rectangle in this video. So as you see, we can select rectangle either from here or just clicking in R, as I told you in the previous video. So if you want a basic understanding of the what kind of shape the Sigma provides, just look into my previous video. I will attach it on the card above. So see, now we have selected a rectangle. You can either make a rectangle like this, like a vertical rectangle. So in this time, I'll make a vertical rectangle. Now we will discuss what can we do with this rectangle. See, the very first and basic thing that people use is that you can set a proper height and width for this rectangle. For example, you need a 200 pixel width, and then you go to the H. Remember, W means width and H means height, right? And you see, you can put the height of 600 pixels. Now the first thing I will tell you is that you can change the background color of the rectangle. How you do that? You go into the fill section. Remember, this shape must be in focus before you see all the properties related to this. So now you have put it in focus, and you go to the fill section, and you can either put a hex code if you already know what hex code do you want here. See, it's already D9, which is a default color and default background color that my takes for the shapes. Now, if you want a red color, you will just put double F 0000, which is the hex code for red color. Now, see, if you don't want to do that directly putting a hex code, you can just click on the red square, which basically shows you what is our current background color, and then you just either move the from here, which is to change the hue, and then you can move this, which how much saturation do you want for the green color, or how much lightness or darkness do you want for the green color. So we will choose the uh, darker green color with, I would say, with high saturation. You can also decrease a little the opacity from right here. For now, I will put it like 100% opacity. So you see how you can change the background color of the rectangle. Now we have covered width, height. Now you can also rotate the rectangle. I will show you how to do that. Either you can put it a number here itself. Like for example, you want to rotate the rectangular shape along the along the z axis. So you just move it like either 80 degree, 90 degree, up to you can do up to 180 degree. Okay, and you can also give it a minus a degree in a negative number, which will rotate it from the opposite side. So basically I will do it around 45 degree, which will rotate it around 45 degree from the left z axis. So that's how you do it. And another way you can rotate the shape is that you just give it a focus by just clicking on it. You see all these like blue borderline and these shapes at the corners. It means that the object is in focus. So now when you come around it, you see you don't have to click either left or right mouse button. You just have to move your cursor around any one of the corner, be it this corner or be it this corner, be it this corner, with this corner. When you get that curvy type line icon of your whenever your mouse cursor changes to a shape like this, that means you are now ready to rotate this shape. Now when you get this shape, you just press the left mouse button and you keep on pressing it, and then you either move it to the right hand side or the left hand side, whatever you want and whatever the requirement of the client is, and then you just leave it at the position where you feel comfortable, or when you match exactly your requirements. Right, so I have moved it like that. Now I also want you to see that when you while you are rotating through the mouse, I just show you the degree of rotation value will change around here as well at the same time. Now, when I rotate, I just keep have a watch and keep looking at this number. See, you see that? So that's how it works. You either can change it from here, or you can change it from here. I like to do it in this way. That's pretty cool. Now, the next thing I want to show you is that it's a border radius. So you see this option this changes the border radius of the shape. Now, if you change the border radius from here, you see, let me give it a border radius of, I would say, 80 pixels. So, you see, the border radius has been changed to 80 pixels on all the sides. Remember, when you give it like this, it will change the border radius of all the four corners. It has changed the border radius from the top left, top right, and bottom left. Now, if you want that, okay, I don't want to change the border radius of all the corners. I just want to change it from the top right corner. So how do you do that? Let me just undo it, and I see the border radius is now 0. That's why you can see the corners are pretty sharp. Now, if you want that, I just want to change the corner radius from the top right. So how do you do that? You just click on this on this icon. You will see the tooltip which shows you that it shows the independent corners. So you see, now you see four corners. Now, as you hover over them, you will know which corner is which value like corresponds to which corner. For example, if you change this value, the tooltip shows that so the top left corner radius. So changing this value will change the top left corner radius. See, only the top left corner radius has changed, and rest all the three corners have the same border radius, which is none, or you can say it's 0 as well. Now I will give it a 0, and this is for the top right corner radius, this is for the bottom right corner radius, and this is for the bottom left corner radius. Now our requirement was for this example is that we want to change the border radius for the top right corner of this shape to 80 pixels. I'll just give you 5 seconds. Just imagine how I would be doing that and how you would be doing that pretty soon after this video. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was pretty fast, huh? So yes, you guessed it right. We will go into this section, which is for the top right corner radius. And just don't. You can either push the up arrow or right arrow by going it one by one, or you can just directly put the value and press enter. See, and now you have the top right corner radius of this shape to 80 pixels. And at the same time, you also see that this has been disabled, this box, because it was for the values. If you want the value applied to all the corners, now it's disabled. You can't do anything with it, and it has also written mixed within it. Now, what does that mean? The mixed thing means is that all of your corner radius are not of the equal size because we have top right to 80 and rest 3 of the zeros. So they are distinct. That's why it says mixed. Now, the corner smoothing it's something like related to iOS. If you see, if you just I don't know how to say that, but yeah, if you just use your control plus icon, I would say I'm sorry. If you just zoom in, yeah, that's the right word for it. If you just zoom in, then if you want to smooth your corners for iOS designs, of course you have to have the focus on it. Then you can just use this command, and you can just smooth your corners with this corner smoothing. It's not very necessary, but if you just want to be too intricate, too detailed, you can of course use it. If that's a requirement by your client, if it's a big client, then of course you must use it actually. So the next thing we will be talking about is let me see, stroke. So stroke is kind of like a border that you want to give to any shape. So so to show the border, if I give it a white color, it will not show because already our background is white. And if I give it a green color, it will also not show that way either because our background is green. So it will you will not be able to discern if like border has been applied or not. So for that, we will do one thing. We will focus on the rectangle frame, and we will give it a different background so that when we give it a border of white, or you can say a stroke of white, Figma doesn't have any border property but a stroke property. Both are one and the same thing that you have to remember. So I will give it a little grayish color so that you can discern white easily. So now that we put the focus on the rectangular object, and then you click on the stroke button, and we will change the color of the stroke to white, and then we will give stroke some width. You see, now that you can like easily discern the white border, because we have already changed the background to background of the rectangle frame to gray. So that's how you do that. And you have even more properties in the stroke. You can have you can adjust your opacity for the border. You see, I have done 80 now. It's very it's not done that opaque like earlier. Or to show you, to make it even more clear, I will keep it at 80. Now you can see. You see, the opacity, it's not 100%, it's 80% now. Now the other property within the stroke is like where do you want to put your stroke in. You can put it inside of the object, you can put it outside of the object, and you can put it in the center. Now I think I will have to explain it a little bit more clearly, because you will not get it otherwise you can become confused. And what I mean by that is, you see, if I if I keep it outside, it will work just like naturally you would believe. You would believe that with the shapes like that, and now the border would be like outside of the outside of the shape of that. You can also see it here itself. If I zoom in a bit, you see on the line that's like going just at the corners of the shape. You see now on the stroke or the border, you if you will be outside of the shape. Now if I choose an inside option, you see, now now the border or the stroke will be inside it. You see, now the line is crossing, and now the overall border is covering on this border as well. And if you put it in the center, now you can, as you can imagine it yourself, then it will be in the middle of this line. So that's how it works. And this thing is used to adjust how much width, how much wide do you want your border. You can make it 20 pixel, you can make 30 pixel, you can make it 40 pixels. And just for your understanding, I will for now keep it 100 pixel, and I will keep it outside. So remember, nobody learns only from reading anything. You have to practice it. You have to see it for yourself. So that's for changing the width or the stroke of your object. And okay, I will explain it a little later, or maybe because it will be a little advanced concept. You can even see the name. It's an advanced stroke. So we will cover it later in our advanced course. For now, because it won't be even that much sexy for beginners. So this course is for the beginners. And so yeah, I guess that would be it for now. And even the drop shadow, I think I will not cover in this. I will cover it in the advanced concepts. So yeah. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and keep keep on this playlist. Like subscribe to my channel if you like my videos, and we will cover the next shape, which is the line shape, in the next video of ours. So stay tuned to the videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys. Love you.